And the goal with cold plunging is to get to the point where you feel like you're starting to shiver. So when you get to that point, it's a good time to get out. There's not much benefit in staying longer after that unless you're doing some sort of competition, which I hope there's no competition with cold plunging because it is very dangerous if you stay in longer than when you start to shiver. But yeah, common sense applies here. I always get comments from people saying this isn't for everybody, and yeah, you're right. It's not for everybody. Not everybody should be doing this. And also, this is not something that this is not something that everybody needs to do. If you're not already hitting the basics, if you're not eating a healthy diet, if you're not sleeping well, if you are not exercising regularly. Actually, this can help with sleeping, so I take that back. But if you're not exercising regularly and you're not eating well, then, this is only going to do so much. You got to cover your normal basis first, and then we can get into the fancy stuff like cold plunging. This has been shown to be very helpful with anxiety. So getting in the cold water, doing basically forcing your body to do something where it's really stressful, except you control it, right? So you're the one who's making the decision to get in to the cold plunge and do the cold water immersion. So because of that, it helps you with building a tolerance for stress. So it can be very good for that. I've got a friend named Brian McKenzie. He's been on the Better Man podcast a few times. Really smart dude, really into this exercise science stuff. I'm gonna have him on the podcast again, and I'm gonna ask him a bunch of questions about cold plunging. We're gonna talk about sauna stuff. So if you're not already listening to the podcast, be on the lookout for that episode. But anyways, all right, I'm starting to get to that shiver point, so I'm gonna get out. But this was fun. I think I did about 5 minutes, which is very impressive, which means I'm going to turn the temperature down a little bit because my body's ready for that. And yeah, all right, guys, happy plunging. If you have any questions, DM me. Yeah, the one that I use is called the Plunge. It was one of the originals. I actually had this for I think 3 years now, so I have one of the original ones, but it's still working. Just got to take care of it. Change out a filter once a month. Make sure you treat the water. Make sure you clean yourself before you get in. Do the skimming thing. But it lasts, so that's cool. Anyways, all right, follow for more if you're not already following. See you guys in the next video.